Marte going back and forget it. And this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. That one ripped left field, and it's off the wall.
Now that's third baseman.
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. And he pumps it a strike. Here comes a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
It's Aaron Judge now. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Brett Beatty. And there's a foul ball.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Rodon ready, the 0-2 on the way. Ball 1 there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now Bader up to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. This one popped up. Torres hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Rodon ready. Here comes. He goes down looking. And the Mets go down 1-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jake Diekman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Jorge Lopez appears to be getting loose. Smith also getting ready.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The punch out there, and there's 1 down.
Wow, short work to send it packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Right down the chute. 0-1. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
And down on strikes he goes. And there are two down. Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Back. Gone. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting homes when Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Here is Gleyber Torres. And that's in for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the sixth. And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Volpe whips it to first. And a quick out, number one. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball one. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Outside low, and now it's 3-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there, got it. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail at 5-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jorge Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo, 1 for 2. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lopez in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. Lindor tosses across the first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. A gigantic blast. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now here is Jose Trevino. 0-1.
0-1.
Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted. Back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Aaron calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So the bases are loaded here, 1 man gone. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's going to get into the corner. He pulls into second as they score a pair on the play.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Pitcher on here, Phil Bickford.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers in their...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 11-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's going to be Alex Verdugo. Hit in the air, center field. Bader should have it. Makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Midway in inning number 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Starling Marte. And it's fouled away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Popped up. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. DJ Stewart digs in now. Aaron Boone makes his way. New pitcher for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Inside, almost got him. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. 2 outs. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Just misses the mark outside the zone. At the belt and fires. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The Yanks up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Tapped softly on the ground. They get the force. That ends the inning. Mets strand 1. That won't help much. Bickford back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. Line drive. Bader right there to make the grab. And there's one away. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. 0-1.
0-1.
In the air out towards right center. Brings it in. 2 away now. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. And strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And here it comes. Swung on, looped into center. Hauls it in to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. And it remains an 11-2 ball game. Back in the Bronx, here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. And a pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Just missed. Foul ball. Kicks and deals. Just misses. And the count is even 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and There's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge. The pitch. Base hit.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Juan Soto. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 13-2.
Tried a slider to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Drew Smith.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the 9th. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Glaber swings, drives one. And it hits the fence. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's 14-2. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner stops at 3rd, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one sliced foul. Slapped foul. No outs. Runners at 1st and 3rd. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
To short, could be 2. Glove flip for 1, and a run scores on the double play.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
Shintaro Fujinami comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today.
There's a swing and a drive. That'll make it out of here. He made him pay for that one. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a run. It's 17-2.